Hello everyone, welcome back to Feed the Beast. This is Zerul, your conductor for this impending train wreck, and at the moment I'm at the bottom of the hole. Well, kind of there. I'm in the middle of doing a quick modification to my blast furnaces here, or my coke ovens there. Putting in a few, there we go, a few different these, what do they call them? Tanks. So that I can pump away the creosote oil to keep cooking some more. So I'm putting in 6 of these for each, burying it underground. There we go. Alright. So let's see here. Once I get done with this, I'm gonna start working on see, we're gonna delve into the realm of getting a quarry set up, and you know what, that is just driving me outside of my mind here. Where on earth is that at? Hello. Oh. You. Die. Alright, there we go. Anyhow, yeah, once I get this done, we're going to go ahead and start working on some more things with getting some power in there. Now, you might notice that my textures look a little bit different. I have went ahead and changed over to the 64-bit version of the Spax texture pack and gotten a 64 or not 64-bit, but a times 64 version as opposed to times 128. It helped eliminate some lag issues there. All right, so that one and that one. So this would be this one. Right, so let's move in one. There we go. And then there's that. Alright. See if I can actually talk and do stuff at the same time. What we're basically doing right now is I'm just doing a straight pump of stuff into the tanks. Not to worry about collecting, we're just going to cover it over here in just a minute. So let's see, the very bottom. There we go. So one there. And we should be able to put this here. And then 1, 2. You know what? Let's do this a little differently. Let's do it like this. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm more looking for. That should pump into this tank. So down over here. That's one. So that's the middle tank. Creosote oil is actually has a lot of uses. I just don't have a use for it at the moment there. I'd rather just simply have the coal and leave it at that. So this way we can get the creosote oil out and still keep it for later if we happen to need it for something. There's that. Let's see here. I need some gravel or something there. So let's put that there. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Redstone engine to pump. Oops. That's going in that one. That's going in that one. We got one more here. Oh, supposedly there is a bug with water textures with current versions of some high definition texture packs there that apparently, there we go, can cause a bit of lag. I downloaded a fix for that also, and I don't know if that's helping, but I did notice a few interesting things that I don't know if it's directly related to that or not, but definitely look pretty cool. Alright, so we got let's see here. Let's break that up real quick. Where'd it go? Hiding from me. There we go. Is that gonna work this time? Yeah, that's better. I should start getting that pumping and flowing. That's right, there's nothing in that one. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this all filled in. So let's just put 4 of these in here to remind us. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the central. That is where the tanks are located. We can pump out of those later. And we are in good shape. Alright. I actually had made another video previously, but I ran across a few video problems, and as a result of that, pretty much got unusable. So let me go ahead and show you a few things that we've changed here. What? Oh. Oh, no. Turn off. Okay. Note to self. Remember to turn off that when it's not being used. You should have been doing something. At least this is just a bunch of pipes and no more damage than that. What was I saying? Oh. I made a few changes there. We did a few things to get in preparation for building a quarry. And I was going to post it as the previous episode, but I wasn't able to get around to it. So let's go and take it one step at a time. First off, with the Applied Energetics, I went ahead and worked together a input bus. Now this is the input bus. Let's go and put this up. The input bus is made this way. Interface, sticky piston, cable, and ingots there. And that's how you make a interface there. The export bus is the same way, but it's a non-sticky piston. What the import bus does is it takes items out of a chest, either singly or doubly. You can tell it to pull specific items or any items whatsoever. It pulls them out of the chest and adds them to the network. In this case, I've got myself an ender chest down here, so we'll be able to pull things out with an ender chest. I do need to get a chunk loader going in this area, though. I went ahead and got a drive preformatter here. This allows me to take a drive and format it so that it stores only one specific type of item or specific types of items. In this case, cobblestone, gravel, dirt, and ingots there. You can get a lot more of an item crammed into one drive if you limit the amount of types of items installed into there. So I've got this here. It's going to be for my preformatted in case I need to put more down. This is for the rest of it there. I've got a larger tier one here. This is basically the equivalent of 4 drives. And that will, this is just storing some generic items here. Let's see here. I have an ME chest. So this generator here, there's that, had one piece of coal put in there. That's it, just a single regular piece of coal. The ME chest lets me take a drive. Let me show you this real quick. So let's go with the cobblestone drive. And voila, we can actually pull cobblestone directly from this, like so. Left click for a full stack, right click for a half stack, shift right click for 1. Shift left click to put a pull stack in that way. And it's running off a generator. This is kind of a backup solution, so if the main power dies, I can still run over here, grab the items, pull it out, take it to this, and still access them that way. So there's still options for that. Let's see here. I've got my cables running a few other places. I went ahead and tunneled it under the road here, and I've got this running into what was previously my item sorting room, and then here into my Thaumcraft area, my magic tower. And I'll need some more gold pipes later, but we won't worry about it now. We'll probably pull those out for the quarry here anyway. So I've got my ender chest here set up here, so anything that pulls out of that will go into the ender chest. Triple white is going to be my default for item inputting there. Let's see here. I went ahead and built a second room, like so. This is going to be for some multi-block areas and stuff. And I went ahead and put my first multi-block item, which is my industrial blast furnace, with an MFE here to power it directly because it needs 128 per tick to keep running there. I needed this to be able to do some building of My mind just cut out of me there. Titanium. Titanium dust has to be smelted in an industrial blast furnace, so I had to put this together. This was costly. So the blast furnace itself, the main piece at the bottom there, was two induction furnaces, which was advanced machine blocks and induction furnaces. The alloy was three rare types of metals there. Let's see here. The copper nickel heating coil requires a rolling machine with nickel or ferrous and copper. And then we have the machine block or such. And we've got some tier 1 chipsets here. Then we had to make standard casings. Let's do this. There we go. There are three types of basic casings: standard, reinforced, and advanced. For the standard casings, it's machine block or such tier 1 block here, tier 1 circuits, and refined iron or aluminum. This will give you 4. This can heat up to a certain level for cooking certain things. The reinforced machine casing requires steel and a tier 2 chipset and tier 2 hull piece there. And this requires the tier 3 equivalent with chrome there. And that's the highest level for things like titanium, titanium steel, that kind of thing. Or anyhow, some of those higher ones there. So this is able enough. I've got 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 8 in the middle, 2 sections with a couple of lava blocks, and this lets me cook some titanium. I went ahead and cooked up a few titanium ingots. So I've got a total of 6 at the moment. Actually, let me see if this is still running. Insufficient energy. Let's just take this. Let's go ahead and go down here real quick. Find out what's going on with that. Whoa! It destroyed the power. Alright. Let's see here. Let that build back up. I've got a chunk loader in the nether. Oh, that's one of the things I wanted to show you all. With the change of the texture pack, the nether looks a little different. Check this out. I don't know if this was what it's supposed to be, or if it's something with the liquids bonus that I went ahead and downloaded there, or the texture fix, but I think this looks friggin' cool. But this is basically keeping this loaded here and keeping those going. Let's go back and grab those stack here so we can... Why do I have an extra one? I have no idea where that came from. Very odd. So let's go ahead and download, or suck this out here, a full stack and plus. Eventually I do this automated. Someone on the on a comment suggested that I go through and put a core in there, which is a pretty interesting idea. I might go through and do that eventually to pump netherrack out. I'll be going into it my next probably the next episode. Start building on to my next grouping of power generations, where I'm going to start working with energy conduits, magmatic generators, and some magma crucibles. So that was fun. I've done that in the past, and that's usually a pretty interesting build. So let's go and throw that in there, and let's throw those in there. That'll give us another 60 buckets there. Let's see here. All right, so let's go and start doing it with the quarry there. So this apparently is a bug that is working on with this being going to be fixed with the next version of Applied Energetics, where this is automatically throwing your items into this grouping here. Anyhow, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears. 3 iron, 2 gold, 2 diamond. Alright, so let's do the gears first. So we need some wood. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure that's right. 1, 2, yes. Alright, so next we need some cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next we need 3 iron. This is the easy part here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 iron. 2 of those are turning into gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got 2 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now without GregTech, normally use a diamond pickaxe, but this requires a diamond drill. So for this, we need first off a regular mining drill. So we need battery, tier 1 chip, 5 steel. Alright, so we should be able to do that. So we need 1 battery, so cable, and 10, and redstone. 1 battery. Check. Alright, next, chipset and then steel. Alright, so cable, we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make some more cable. Redstone. Iron. 1 of those. Alright. So I should have the steel in here now. Steel, there we go. I've got a whole whopping 16 of that. Mining drill, excellent. Now, I believe this is going to be a tier 2. Yep. So I need 2 circuits, 1 for each. Yep, 2 circuits. So I need another, let's do some copper. Do I have any? Ooh, I'm getting low on that. So let's do rubber. Why can't I throw that back? Oh, I know exactly what happened. I turned off the power, I think. Let's go find out. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Power is low. That be a lesson to me. Let's try this again. So 1, 2. No. I guess I've done everything I can. Alright, so we need 2 of these. Redstone. Just put that there. Reinforced iron. 2. You know, let's just make another one of these because we'll use it eventually. Now I need lapis. Redstone. Some glowstone. Is this the right it? Yes! Cool. Actually, no, let's just throw that in there. And finally, I need diamonds. If I can spell correctly. So, diamond, diamond, diamond. 1 of those. And I need, finally, titanium. Advanced, basic drill. Alright, so, so 1 circuit. 1 drill. 2 diamonds. Iron. Quarry. We finally have our quarry. Perfect. Alright. So. Alright, this is getting annoying again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Where are you at? You need to die. Die. Come on, die. Stop jumping around. If nothing else, I need to go to a second base just to stop the slimes. Useful though they may be for getting me everything that I need. All of the... There we go. All the rubber that I need. They're just driving me out of my mind. Alright, for that I have no idea what that is. We can just throw it on the ground or something. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In fact, let's just take all of this here. Because we're going to be converting to a new power system on the next episode here. Ow! Where's that at? There we go. Oh, not new power. We still gotta use Minecraft Jewels, but we're gonna be doing a little bit differently. There we go. So, do I have everything? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this in. 1, 2. And we can finally get rid of this section here. And make our place look that much better. Now I'll come and fill in this later. Alright, so let's make sure this is still going strong. Apparently this ate up the juice pretty quickly. Or else moving in items in and out all the time was. Alright, slime. Lever. Let's just grab all these levers. Let's grab some more red alloy. Alright, so we need to do a couple more things before we go through. We need to make ourselves a couple of chunk loaders, or at least one chunk loader for the moment. So we need 2 diamonds. We need some obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yep. We need some paper. So I don't have normal paper, so I need to grab some sugar cane. If I need to spell properly. Let's grab a little bit of leather. There's some lead ore. So, book, diamonds, that. I need some gold. And I need a ender pearl. Now, because I don't have an ender pearl, I can use my minimum stone and iron. There we go. We'll make 2 of these. So let's jump over to this. In fact, let's just do this differently. Let's do this with the minimum stones crafting. So you go to here, you hit C. We have a crafting table. So, paper. There we go. We got some paper. We got some books. We'll need a couple of books anyway, so we can make our quick way out to there. So we're going to have to run quite a ways to find somewhere to do this properly. There, diamond, diamond, book, enchanting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those 4 iron bars turn to 1 ender pearl. So if you absolutely need an ender pearl, there's your way to get it. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a chunk loader. Alright, so we have accumulator, chunk loader, lever, quarries. Let's go and throw these back. So we don't need that. We don't need the paper. We don't need that. We need those. see here. Let's go ahead and grab some coal. We can cook that up later at some point. Let's see here. That should be good enough for the time being. Let's see here. We need a couple of book stands, so let's make some sticks. And a couple of book stands like this. Grab a couple more wood. Okay, that's actually, let's do cobble. Alright, so book stand, that. Good, good. Alright, so we got our minimum stone. Alright, so I think we should almost be ready for our trip. Go make it day real quick. One of the most important items that I'm forgetting is an ender chest. Where did I put my third one? I've got one there, and one downstairs. I thought I made a third one. I could have sworn that wait a minute, did I put it over here? Yeah, you see, this is going to be turning into something different later. I got another hobby steam engine, another accumulator. I guess technically I did. You know what? Let's just take this with us. Alright, so I think we should be ready for everything. So let's go into the nether real quick to set our first book. So over to the Nexus. I guess I already had something there. Alright, so let's throw this down here. Alright, this just looks really freaky. Cool, but freaky. So, Duke, we're in the nether. So this should take us back to the nether anywhere from the overworld. So this is going to be the nether nexus. Here we go. Let's just go and throw these in here. So I only need one book, one counter. Alright, so we have everything already. Alright, so let's decide which way we want to go. I think let's start at the birch forest where the mining hut was, and then let's travel a ways out from there. Or do this at the birch hut. No, actually, let's do it away from there. That's here, zombie mining hut. Apparently there's something that way, and it's burning. Skeletons. Ow! You know how much that hurts? Ooh. Brain. That's actually quite a few skeletons. Alright, we do want to find a forest area so that we can, when we dig, we can find bauxite. Because we need bauxite to get titanium. God, we got so many enemies. Keep dying, come on. Yeah, you too. Let's go this way. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and this has definitely got to be the mod that I did for the water fix for improved water. This definitely looks really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the recording here. I'm gonna go ahead and fall. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good place to set up our keep stupid. Alright. Come on. Die. I'm going to find a good place to set up our quarry, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. So. Yep. See you in a few, people. Okay, and I'm back. Now, I went ahead and found myself this autumn woods biome. It is actually northwest of the camp that's my mining little hut there. Northwest of that was a jungle, and then from here was this autumn woods, which has some really cool looking trees. Now, I know that you can increase the size of a quarry using. I have to go caving there. Using landmarks, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. There, we're just gonna going. You know what? Let's go ahead and see if I can make myself a. There we go. Make myself a quick bed while I'm out here. Or I'm not. Actually, it's probably not necessary. But we can do it anyway if we want. So we're going to start off with a regular 9x9. We're just going to stick it on top of this hill here. And let's see where the good place. And actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and get this placed. So, there's that. There's that. There's our linking book. And back to the Nexus. You know what, let's take that back home and rename that real quick. Ah, there's gotta be a guy outside, it looks like. Gotta love graphical glitches. Alright. This will be... Quarry, Autumn Woods. I think I may have shown it in my previous video also, but I found another fortress in the here in the Nether. You know, this is really freaky looking still. Let's go home and sleep real quick. Ow! I'm burning. I'm on fire. Help! There we go. Where you at, skeleton? Are you burning? Yes, you are. Die for me, please. Thank you very much. Let's go and deposit. We're out of power. How can we be out of power? Because I left that running, probably. Alright. Nope, I screwed something up over here. Let me fix this real quick. What were we trying to do? Right. I think I need a wrench. Or I can just break a couple blocks. And it should start going through, giving us power, and alleviating my screw up. Charge that. Sell. Nope, we don't want that. We want the coal back. Bone that. Minimum stone, bauxite, regular stone, arrow, that, spider eye, dirt, wool. Alright, well, I'll have to do something different for this room. We'll actually we'll work on that on the next episode. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this quarry up and running, and then we should be good for the episode. Quarry, Autumn Woods. So let's go and start with the regular 9x9 quarries. So what we need, and I need some water for the aqueous accumulator. I knew I forgot something. I'll go back to that in a minute. Quarry. Right. That is good enough. And then the quarry will have a cobblestone pipe. Is that a waterproof? That is a waterproof pipe. And a conductive pipe. I think that'll work. Nope, that's a chunk loader. The chunk loader will definitely work. Will feed in directly? I don't know, but we'll find out. Alright, so we need... There's a conductive pipe. There's a conductive pipe. There's a conductive pipe. Come on. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 6 should be sufficient for our purposes. And we need, actually the chunk loader we can use for home, since I forgot the quarry really nicely will auto load its own chunk. We do need innocuous accumulators. We need some water, so let's go back and get some couple of buckets. Buckets, 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 buckets. Perfect, 2 buckets. That's exactly what we needed. Let's throw these in here before I forget. Buckets. And back. And I grabbed the accumulator because I needed waterproof pipes to feed into that. Wow, look at that. Back to the mage tower. At least this is making my life simple here. So, stack of waterproof for that, for the accumulator, that's fine. We've got our levers, so we should be good there. We've got that, so we should be good there. We got our fuel. Alright, we should have everything, and if not, we'll have to keep running back home. Over to the quarry. And let's try this again. So, we need... Let's go dig this out. And doot. 3 should be good enough. We put 1 there, 1 there. Put 1 accumulator right there. And we start feeding these pipes everywhere. Come on, let's find what's a good way to get these. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's just run it around the sides. That's good. This is going to be precarious. Right. Shift key, don't fail me now. Oh, that will be a long fall. A long and painful fall. Alright, and then that will connect that way. I'll connect that way. Alright, so next we gotta get the redstone signal to everything. Was 4 levers enough? Should be. Let's see how many of these will turn on. I think it only turns on those 2. I think I'll need another one up top. Yeah, there we go. And then dirt here. Nope, dirt there. All right. So let's feed these engines, turn them on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's give them each 5. At least we can cook up more coal coke. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so that should be all 5. Flip the switch, and see if they start going. And they're not going. Oh, wait a minute, they are going. You just have to build up steam. My stupid. That's moving, that's moving, that's moving. Those are going. Excellent, excellent. We're good in shape so far. Is this going to clear everything out? Yes? No? Do I need to hook it up with gold pipes? Please don't tell me I have to hook it up with gold pipes. Really don't want to hook it up with gold pipes. Let's see here. Let's break this. Will it go in this way? No, it won't. Crud. Let's go back home real quick before these blow up. So there's those. There's the quarry. Wait a minute. Is that right? No. I gotta fix this correct or things will blow up. Perfect. And let's try that. Like these blew up. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and run back, sleep real quick. Get it. Couple more levers. Do I need levers? You know what? Maybe we should be able to deal with this. We have wood. We have sticks. Yep, it's going right in their chest. No pipes needed. Excellent. This should be feeding right into our storage at home. Perfect. Let's see here. What was I doing? A couple of levers. There we go. More power. More power. Ah ha ha. Here we go. And then let's run home and let's see if we can see this work in action. Then we should be good to go for the episode. Yeah, all the way down. The one problem with the quarry is it will, every time an item gets put in, it will suck it up and it will use it up. But dirt, 505. Yep, it is going feeding directly into this one, so we are in good shape. The cobblestone and gravel should feed into here, and eventually, If need be, it can flow into this, and then everything else should flow in, and we should be in very, very good shape. So, well, thank everyone for watching me as I've went ahead and fumbled along here. As I flailed along trying to get everything set up and working properly there. There we go. If you enjoyed these videos, a like is always appreciative there, as well as any comments you may want to post there. That is also appreciative. Why on earth? Let's try this again. There. Right. Anyhow, like I was saying, it's your comments are all and you're always appreciative there, and my thanks to all the people who've put their faith in me and decided to try to and subscribe to my channel there, and find at least some of my videos interesting there. If you have any suggestions on what things I can build in the future, please post them in the comments, and I will see what I can do to oblige, and we'll go from there. Next up, we're going to start working with magmatic engines, lava crucibles, or magma crucibles, and getting some more lava power directly from Nether. Maybe even using another quarry, so that should be interesting. So, I hope to see you there, and thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.